So is it easier to do marketing for an independent home care agency or a franchise? My name is Frank. I'm the founder of Saga Pixel. We are a digital marketing agency that works with home care agencies. We have clients across the United States, both independents and franchise owners, and we have extensive experience working with both, and we can see what pros and cons are of having a franchise versus going independent. We handle both search engine optimization and pay-per-click management. So I'm going to talk about these two aspects of working with a franchise versus an independent separately, starting with the SEO. So out of the gate, if you are a new franchise owner, it's going to be a lot faster to get you ranking on Google if you are working with a franchise. In our experience, it's usually a matter of weeks, usually 4 to 8, for us to get a new franchise homepage ranking on Google in the market you serve. An independent, on the other hand, is going to take probably 3 to 6 months. It's a brand new website, a brand new domain. Google has to take some time before it's going to trust it. Home care is very much a your money or your life niche, and Google has specific algorithms that it has built out to try to weed out irreputable home care agencies and other types of healthcare providers. So ultimately, if you are starting off with a franchise versus an independent, it's going to be a lot faster to get you ranking in the organic results. The second factor that plays in with SEO is the content management system. We found that the franchises have content management systems that range from basically the sky is the limit all the way to we have this tiny little spot on the client's page that you're allowed to edit, and the rest of it is boilerplate the same across every single franchise owner within the organization, which is not good for SEO. So this is an aspect, if you are a franchise owner, that you need to discuss with the corporate office. If they have a content management system that's going to allow us to really do the work that we do to get pages ranking, you're going to be good to go. If you happen to be working with one of the companies that has a very restrictive content management system, one that doesn't allow a lot of customization, we're going to be handcuffed and it's going to be a lot harder to get your results. Now, on the other hand, if you're an independent home care agency, the sky's the limit. We can build you a WordPress website that will streamline all of the processes of building out all the pages that we need to get you in front of the customers that you want to serve. And it's really just a matter of getting everything right. Now, from a technical SEO standpoint, it depends. Most of the large corporate franchises have their technical SEO for the most part down, but if there are any issues going on with the website, there's nothing that you're really going to be able to do about it. Short of corporate completely overhauling the entire website, you're just going to have to live with whatever technical limitations are holding back your website from getting crawled, indexed, and ranking on Google. A couple years ago, one of the large franchises had all of its individual franchises on subdomains versus subfolders. In other words, it was franchisename.corporatedomain.com versus corporatenamedomain.com/location. And when we saw they did the migration from being on all the subdomains over to the subfolders, search engine rank skyrocketed. This was something that we weren't able to do anything about for the first several years that we were working with this client. Eventually, they came around and they made the change, but it took some time. If this were an independent home care agency that has total control over their own website, we could have done whatever we needed to get the website ranking well. So this next part touches a little bit on SEO and a little bit on PPC. And that's branding. If you're a franchise owner for Comfort Keepers, Home Instead, Home Helpers, Interim, one of the big names that has a brand, it's going to be a lot easier to get the click in the organic results as well as on PPC. In other words, think of it yourself. When you've performed a search and you recognize who one of the companies are, maybe because they're doing TV ads, or you've seen billboards, or you just have heard, someone that was working with that agency in the past, you're going to be a lot more likely to click on that result. And even after you've clicked on that result, you're going to be a lot more likely to convert. One of the top things that a person cares about when looking for a caregiver is the reliability aspect. And whether it's true or not, the perception is that the franchises, or let's say just larger home care agencies, are going to be more reliable. That if we have one caregiver that's out, they have the size, they have the roster where they're going to be able to get another caregiver over to take care of your loved one. So whether it's SEO or whether it's PPC, the franchises have the brand. So let's talk a little bit about PPC, Google Ads. The biggest factor really here is the branding. Honestly, a really well done landing page is going to perform whether it's an independent or if it's a franchise. The only differentiator here really is, again, the brand that I mentioned in the previous section. If you're interested in how we go about handling PPC campaigns for home care agencies, there's a blog on our website. I encourage you to check it out. I'll leave a link in the comments on YouTube. And really, it's about dialing the campaign well. If you're an independent or if you're a franchise owner, you should be able to do well with PPC regardless. The key is to use landing pages. Ultimately, I wouldn't really rely on what corporate is giving you if you're a franchise owner. And if you're an independent home care agency, just work with a company that has landing pages that have already been tested, that we know work, and that will get people from that landing pages to your inbox or on the phone. So as you're going through this whole process of trying to decide whether you should open up an independent home care agency or perhaps get involved with a franchise, I hope that this information is helpful to help you make your decision, and at the very least give you some insights from real world experience with what it's like doing SEO and PPC within this industry. Again, my name is Frank. If you'd like to sit down and talk to me or somebody from my team about what you're going to be doing for your home care agency marketing, please go over to our website, sagapixel.com, and let's book a time to talk.